Hi, everyone. Welcome to the first matchup of the NBA Cup. There is a lot of excitement in this building tonight. In this game, we'll see the Milwaukee Bucks going up against the Toronto Raptors. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. From the sideline, our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. And for a look at how the competition stacks up right now, here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. They tell a great story. You take a look at Los Angeles. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
You know, right now for Milwaukee, they believe they can be more competitive than they've shown. It's still very early in the season, so the optimism for a successful run is still there.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Mitchell is out there with Grady Dick. Then there's Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Barrett, and it's Abaji in at the four. And for Milwaukee, the post pair, the longtime duo of Antetokounmpo and Lopez. Damian Lillard out there with Jackson, and it's Prince in at the three, the small forward. And a little extra at stake tonight, as this is the first game of the NBA Cup group stage for each of these teams.
And both coaches want to get that first win under their belt. With only 4 games in this stage, the tournament doesn't give you much room for error.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Dick passes to Mitchell. For three, Barrett. Good, and the assist goes to Mitchell.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Prince finds Lillard. Pass to Antetokounmpo. Takes it off the glass.
Boy, the added work in the weight room for Giannis coming into play there. I mean, you got to send an army to try to stop this guy.
To the right side. Toronto working the ball around now. Well, Greg, it took 40 years, but the Bucks finally won their second NBA title back in 2021.
Yeah, and Kareem leading that 71 squad. Giannis was the man in 2021, averaging 35 and 13 during the finals, closing out the Suns with that 50-piece in Game 6.
Now here's Prince. His last outing, he had 8 points. Lillard outside. Over Mitchell. Will not go. This is off the front iron. And now the fast break. Mitchell with the ball. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
In so many different ways, Dick gets the ball to his teammates. Always on time and on target.
Three-pointer, Lillard connects from three-point range.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Barrett against Prince. It's good. Barrett's got 5 points so far.
Talk about a great start. 3 of 3 from the field to get the game going. They're cooking with gas, folks.
Giannis kicks to Jackson. Lopez inside. Defended by Poeltl. Good on the bucket.
He is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
Here's Barrett. And Lopez pulls it down.
And really, despite that miss, they've had a solid start offensively.
Outside Jackson. Right side, Antetokounmpo. Prince outside. A three-pointer off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. Let's take a look at the numbers for Damian Lillard.
And guys, his effective field goal percentage is trending in the wrong direction over the past 5 games. Shot discipline hasn't been the best. He'll be looking to play a smarter game tonight.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Barrett. No good on the shot. Prince with the defensive effort. Here's Giannis. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
On the drive, Giannis just did his stride and his strength make him hard to handle once he gets going.
And Barrett has got the ball here for the Toronto Raptors. It's a three-point game. Pass to Dick. And the shot goes in.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Now here's Lillard. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score.
Wow, the skill of Lillard to get his shot through while getting the whistle.
Hey, GA, how about Damian Lillard's time in Portland? 11 magnificent years.
I mean, Kevin, arguably the best trailblazer of all time. Rookie of the year, then 7 All-Star appearances. Dame will always be a legend in the Rose City.
And Special K, as good as Damian Lillard can be throughout a game, he definitely takes it up a notch in crunch time.
Couldn't agree with you more, Kevin. He's one of those guys that certainly seems to rise to the occasion and relish in the clutch moments. And his range is in the gym-like. I mean, 30 feet away, 35 feet away, he shoots it the same as if it's a mid-range jumper.
And here's Jackson after R.J. Barrett hitting the three. Back to Jackson. Over Mitchell. Jackson misses. Toronto's gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Barrett the pass to Abaji. Pirtle inside. Lopez is there, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Raptors.
Well, I've liked their assertiveness inside. They've been getting that way and playing that way the whole time, setting the tone right away that the inside area is their territory.
And it seems they've also put an emphasis on moving the ball, working to rotate around the defense and find those quality looks.
Count it, good.
An effective mid-range scorer. Barrett excels at finding openings in the defense and capitalizing.
Here's Lillard. This game he had 28 points. And it goes down 2 points. Lillard's got 8 points.
And you can see he's got a little bounce in his step. 3 out of 4 to start.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, Giannis Antetokounmpo is not one to puff out his chest and chase accolades. He said, I put the work in. That's how I get my confidence. I don't follow the media or my stats. What I know is that I put the work in, and I try to be the best version of myself. And that focus has served him well. Kevin?
It has. You know, his dedication, David, unquestioned. And we appreciate the report. Prince's shot is good.
And that's how Prince gets his offense. Most of his shot attempts come from behind the arc.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about.
Give it up.
And take a look at this. Every team loves to have guys like these. Big men who can pass like guards. These are their assist totals on the season. 5th is Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And these are some of the most complete players in our league. I mean, they're not just traditional score and rebound big men. They can beat you with their passing as well.
And their teammates know to always keep moving on the perimeter because the ball will be coming back out to you if you work yourself free. You're looking at some of the masters of the kick-out pass right there.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
Now here's Prince. Launches it. It's rebounded by Quickly. Raptors leading by 4. Pass to Pirtle. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And Clark, in this early phase of the season, are new teammates still, getting used to each other?
Yeah, I would think that's the case in most situations, Kevin, and that's the flip side of having a long regular season. Physically, it's challenging, no doubt about it. but over the long haul, you do have an opportunity to come together and gel as a group. But Pirtle is a massive guy, somebody that uses his height exceptionally well to get high-quality looks.
Pass to Pirtle. Lillard against quickly. Back to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Boy, Pirtle is a guy that plays with a lot of force. I mean, when he's near the basket, the defense better watch out for the dunk.
And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. A different look for Milwaukee. Livingston's checked in, and it's Green in for Prince. And the Raptors also making a change. Dick's checked in. And Lillard kicks to Green. Pass to Beauchamp. To the wing on the left. 5 to shoot. Here's Lillard. There's the 3. And Beauchamp gets it to go.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Quickly with it. No scoring in this one. To the paint. He's looking for Pirtle and finds him.
Got to admire how fast Pirtle slashes to the rim after setting the screen.
Bucks trail by 4. Recently, the Raptors made moves, Greg, to add some Canadian-born talent to their roster.
They traded for R.J. Barrett and Kelly Olynyk, 2 guys that represent Canada in international play, and were both born in Toronto, now playing for their hometown team.
Milwaukee has gone 4-7 from three-point range so far in the first. Here's Lillard, and it's good for 2. Lillard's got 12 in the game.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And here's quickly for 3. It's rebounded by Livingston.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Some nights, Lillard can just keep going and going.
Toronto's gone 3 of 5 from three-point land so far in the ballgame. Pirtle with a screen on Lillard. Quickly with a wide-open look. Kept alive, Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket.
Here's Walter. And he caps off the fast break with a monster slam.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Lillard outside. 3 seconds left, and there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Toronto ahead. They lead by 2. The second quarter coming up right after this break, so don't go anywhere. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far in the scoreboard. And what do you guys think about the Raptors here so far in this one?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, and it's worked. They've got a clear edge and points in the paint. Now we'll see if they go with a more balanced attack or just keep on pounding it inside.
So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post positions. Pat Connaughton is out there with Wright. And it's Beauchamp in at the small forward. And Grady Dick gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Connaughton. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing. And it's Toronto with the rebound. They're getting their first look of the season at the Bucks in this one. Quickly the pass to Dick. Pass to Olynyk for three. Good on the three-point shot. Olynyk's got the lead up to 5 now for the Raptors.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Good.
You know, this is where Giannis still does most of his damage. He has the size, athleticism, and shot repertoire to hurt you inside.
Here's Quickly following the basket by Giannis. Olynyk sets a screen for Quickly. It's Olynyk atop the key. Here's Walter. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Basket counts. Giannis has got 8 points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Yeah, and that's 4 straight field goals now they've allowed from point-blank range. Can't happen.
Now, here's Quickly. Hasn't made one yet. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
Physical basketball from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
And how? I mean, they're taking this defense to task, taking them to school. Every one of their last 10 points have come in the paint.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to talk to his guys.
First in opponent field goal percentage, and they are in the top third in the league in blocks. Rim protection, obviously important to them, and they have the horses to do it.
And the defense you brought up, holding opponents to the lowest shooting percentage in the league, we can't even begin to describe how hard they are to break down. Here's Wright. Raptors knocking down the tray. Giannis kicks to Connaughton. Pass to Wright. Giannis outside. Clock at 6. Nice move. That's where Giannis wants the ball.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Quickly looking it over. Gets that one to fall after missing his first 2. 1 for 3 from the field.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Right, the pass to Connaughton. Antetokounmpo against Boucher. Antetokounmpo inside. Antetokounmpo beats the defense again.
You know, there's really nothing you can do defensively. Giannis Antetokounmpo is just a long, wily, strong, attacking, skilled player.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
So it's the Bucks now. The Raptors getting the bucket. Releases from 15. And he gets that one to go off the front iron. Giannis has got 16.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
And here's Giannis. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. They trail by 7. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
Now, that is huge when Wright is connecting from deep. It really spreads the floor for him and his teammates.
Here's Walter. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
Yeah, he imposed his will on the defense that time. He was not going to be denied right there.
Lillard attacking. That one falls. 18 points for him.
Love the way Lillard maintains his balance and finishes the possession through contact.
Mitchell kicks to Barrett. Toronto working the ball around now. Pass to Pirtle. In the corner, Barrett with it. Sinks it from just inside the baseline. Barrett's got the lead up to 7 now for the Raptors.
And this is Barrett at his best, looking for a shot, being active on offense. Love it. And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. That's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Great open look there. Barrett's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Lillard outside. Lopez, a screen on Mitchell. Three-pointer, Lillard. It drops. That's his 9th field goal of the contest. A blistering hot 9 for 11.
The moment they hit that last shot, Lillard wanted one of his own. He was determined and undeterred to strike right back.
Now here's Pirtle. Last time out he had 14 points. And we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Milwaukee making a switch here. Livingston's checked in. Grady Dick's checked in for Toronto. Bucks trail by 5. Here is Lillard. He's got 21. Inside, Pirtle with the steal. Abaji, the pass to Barrett, and Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Over in the corner, Livingston. Pass to Lopez. Lillard outside. Here is Livingston. Lopez from long range. A rebound by Mitchell. To the middle. Here's Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Now, how about breaking out the Statue of Liberty on that dunk?
A nice way to pad that lead a little more. You're right.
Yes, indeedy. Well done.
Now, here's Lillard. He averages over 27 points a game and seems to always find a way to score. Kicks it out to Prince. Pass to Lillard. A 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Mitchell finds Dick. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good.
And we haven't seen them be quite as aggressive driving the basketball, settling far too much for jumpers.
Yeah, that's a good observation on your part. Fewer free throw attempts for them this quarter. And the danger is they can't afford to get too comfortable out there because they've got the lead. Otherwise, it might start to get away from them.
Here's Barrett, following the score by Damian Lillard. For the 3. Barrett, no good. A chance at a 2 for 1 if they want it.
If I'm them, I try it.
Shot, high post, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's on R.J. Barrett.
You know, Taurean Prince is not the guy you want to send to the foul line.
First trip to the line for him here.
And he's at nearly 90% from the free throw line this season, so having a terrific year.
Guys, I like that this is a part of his game that has really been consistent this year.
Right, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Here's Barrett. And he uses the glass on the layup. Barrett's got 9 points in the quarter.
They're scoring boatloads of buckets. It's raining buckets from inside.
Well, the defensive rotations have been a step slow, and it's really helped them get that ball inside time after time. Well, I'd have to say Lillard is one of the game's best passers right now.
And this will be the last possession of the quarter if they're patient.
Yeah, they've got to hold for the last shot here.
And Barrett gets it to go.
Making plays in traffic. This is where Barrett's most effective.
Lillard outside. The 3. And so it's Toronto. bring the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Doc. A high-scoring affair in the first half. Did you think coming in that it would be this kind of a shootout?
Not at all, but we're not playing good enough defense to guard anybody. So, we just got to play better D, keep the ball in front of us.
Doc, thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow, right here on 2K Sports.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Toronto Raptors.
Gotta appreciate the way they're moving the ball. The offense is flowing like my rap game. When you bring the right beat, you know my name.
You know what? It is a debate. Were you a better rapper or you a better DJ as you are today?
No, that's me, Kenny, DJ EJ. Taking a peek now at the upcoming schedule.
And for that game against the Pistons, they'll be facing a team that's had a little better year. But this game is winnable if they bring the energy.
Oh, they're gonna need more than energy, Kenny. There's a talent gap here.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
Mark, you had a chance. To defend a lot of great scores in your time in the NBA.
Yeah, and I did. They wore me out too, Bart. I mean, I think the attitude of those guys stands out. Their relentlessness, the skill level obviously was there, but it was the relentless pursuit of the basketball and scoring opportunities. Bernard King, Larry Bird, Alex English, Marcus Johnson was near the tail end of his prime, but he was a problem too. I mean, there were a number of guys in that. Kelly Tripucka. Woo! Yeah, don't make my head spin.
Setting the floor for the Raptors. They've got Barrett. Mitchell is out there with Grady Dick. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Abaji in at the 4 slot. Now here's Prince. Lopez inside. Lillard with no one around. Drains the three-pointer. Lillard's got 26.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
And Barrett gets it to go.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here's Lillard. He's got 26. Lopez kicks to Jackson. Here's Giannis. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. 20 points for him.
When it comes to stuffing the stat sheet, Antetokounmpo does it very well in just about every category. But his greatest strength is he's a dominant scorer.
Here's Mitchell. 5 points in the game. Birtle sets the pick for Mitchell. Shoots over Lillard, and there are the Raptors with another bucket.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Clark, there are some that would say that Giannis Antetokounmpo is the best player in Milwaukee Bucks history. Others might say Lou Alcindor. What do you say?
Hey, pump the brakes on that Giannis. I love the Greek freak. And I tell you, Kareem is my guy. I would tip my hat there, but I certainly understand why others would say, Giannis, I'm going to hang my hat with Kareem.
And the timeout called by Darko Rajakovic. He wants to regroup and go over the strategy.
And a moment now to look at the numbers for Giannis Antetokounmpo. 10th in field goal percentage, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
And you noted it, his points per game average is unreal right now. He's literally propping up the team's offense, scoring whenever they need him to. Now here's Lillard after R.J. Barrett's miss. Mitchell against Giannis. Count that bucket. Giannis has got 22 points.
That would be 4 in a row for him now as they have come racing out of the gate to start this second half.
Onside, Barrett. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Here's Pirtle. Lillard with the rebound.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. Now just a 1-point Raptor lead.
Boy, that's 5 buckets in a row now. Watch out. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
Steps back and shoots. And Mitchell gets it to go. Mitchell's got 9 points.
Love the energy on his drive. The defense didn't expect that coming from him.
Lillard, the Vasta Lopez. Second chance shot. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
The Bucks shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
You know, the quickness, the instincts, the aggression. Lillard capable of really taking over almost any time he wants to. The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Here's Lopez. The Raptors getting the bucket. Lillard outside. Pass to Jackson. And here is Lopez over Pirtle. Lopez, no luck. Barrett against Jackson. And he lobs it up toward the rim. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
A real challenge to guard in pick and rolls. Barrett's size and ability to distribute the rod is elite.
Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Lillard. Unloads from 13. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Barrett's got 25 points in the game. Lillard against Mitchell, and Lillard kicks to Jackson. Lopez, a screen on Mitchell. Lillard dishes to Lopez. And Pirtle sends it back. And the ball's tied up, so we'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
Toronto leading by 4. Mitchell passes to Abaji. Over onto Antetokounmpo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact. Straightforward call. Simple.
DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Chris Boucher's checked in for the Raptors. Quickly comes in for Davion Mitchell. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Clark, the last piece of the puzzle for Giannis Antetokounmpo, winning that 2021 NBA title.
And you know, Kevin, think about this. When Giannis got that ring, he also had 2 MVPs. A Defensive Player of the Year award. Man, that's accomplishing a lot at just 26.
Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
You really have to appreciate and respect the spirit Giannis plays the game with a beacon of energy and enthusiasm for his team. They all feed off of him, an attitude of joy and unselfishness.
Now, here's Quickly. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And he gets it to go.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And here's Quickly for three. And they get it back. Six on the shot clock, and it's sent back by Lopez.
You can see Lopez tracking that shot the whole way. Nice awareness from him and a terrific rejection as well.
What muscle from Giannis on the finish.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
Bucks trail by 3. Lopez outside. Lillard surveying the D. And he hits it to tie the game up. Lillard's got 13 points in the second half.
And you can just see his confidence is rising. Bucket after bucket from long range.
Here's Quickly. And he dunks it down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
A different look for Milwaukee. Bobby Portis is checked in for Lopez, and it's Pat Connaughton in for Jackson. Right, the pass to Giannis. Screen by Giannis. And right, here we go. Chalk up 2 there. Antetokounmpo's got it all tied up now for the Bucks.
And that keeps him perfect from the field this quarter.
Toronto's gotten a positive outcome on 7 of their 14 three-pointers in this game. Not bad at all. Lillard against Quickly to the inside. Here's Boucher. It's rebounded by Portis. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Antetokounmpo. Unstoppable drive by Giannis.
And he has just been in a flow offensively. Terrific game. He has been the X factor.
Here's Shed, guarded by Wright.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
51 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. And Damian Lillard pulls it down. Lillard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Giannis charging into the lane.
I tell you what, Antetokounmpo has a real killer instinct on offense. I mean, this guy is serious about trying to score the ball and make plays. Always playing downhill, always in attack, and constantly keeping the defense on its heels.
And he makes the first. Green, he's checked in for Damian Lillard. The Raptors also with a sub. Olynyk, he's checked in for Pirtle. He hits both from the stripe.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
Walter can't get it to go. Bucks leading by 6. Portis sets the pick for Green. Pass to Connaughton. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Connaughton's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Quickly against Green. Here's Shed. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for the Bucks. What a quarter that saw them generate a great comeback effort and are now out in front with momentum behind them. We'll return shortly. In a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. So with Lillard on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Antetokounmpo and Portis man the post position. Pat Connaughton is out there with Wright, and it's Beauchamp in at the 3 spot. Astor quickly. Here's Shed, and the Raptors hit again from deep.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And Wright kicks to Connaughton. Quickly against Antetokounmpo. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
What a swat by Giannis. Love the force he throws those shots away with.
A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Yep, that one goes in there. Antetokounmpo's got 38 points.
Well, he's been doing it all night. Why not go back to it?
And no let up in him either, guys. I mean, he wants to continue to expand that lead, and as long as he's the one taking the shots, that lead's going to expand.
Olynyk, a screen on Portis. Portis against quickly. Takes it inside. Got a piece of it.
That's just a really good defensive read from Portis. I mean, the read was excellent and the hustle was better.
And the turnover again by Milwaukee. And the Bucks making a change here. Jackson's checked in. The Raptors making a switch here. Raptors trail by 7. Pass to Boucher. Toronto working the ball around now. Here's Olynyk. Here's Shed. Gets the 3-pointer to fall. Shed's got 6 in the quarter.
Defensively, you can't back off him that much. You don't want to give up easy threes at this stage of the game.
Wright dishes to Giannis. Sweet move. He lays it in. Giannis has got 40 points.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Releases. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Encouraging signs for him after starting the game poorly. He's picked it up here in the second half.
Here's Wright. A rebound by Battle. Raptors trail by 4. Astor quickly. 4th quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes gone so far. Rebounded by Jackson.
Guys, this hasn't been his quarter. I mean, to me, he just doesn't look completely comfortable or confident.
And Portis throws it down.
A slam from Portis. Impressive. Using that size around the rack.
And so here's Toronto. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th. Pass to Battle. Puts up a 3. Unable to get that one. Bucks leading by 6. Giannis up top. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, I tell you what, the long arms of Antetokounmpo are really incredibly lethal in the paint. Sometimes the defense really has no choice but to foul him and then hope he misses.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Brook Lopez is checked in for Portis. Prince comes in for Pat Connaughton. And Lillard subbed in for Wright. Pass to Barrett. Now, here's Boucher. Good on the triple. Boucher's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
Antetokounmpo. Count it.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Abaji. Mitchell, a screen on Giannis. Lets it go from deep. And again, Toronto with the triple.
A pretty free look from three-point range. The D forgot about him on that possession.
I think that might have been intentional. Perhaps it was not an accident because he's typically not the guy that's taking that shot at this stage of the game.
He has a lot of points from long range this half. He's taken advantage of a really tired defense.
Back to Barrett. Hurdle with a screen on Prince. Here's Barrett. And no good that time. Good D by Lopez.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Bobby Portis is checked in for Milwaukee, and the Raptors also making a change. Dick's checked in, and we've got a timeout called by Doc Rivers. He's clearly intent on wanting to lock in and make sure everyone's on the same page. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He reminded his team, we're up. All the pressure is on them. Let's just keep playing our game. Makes sense because they've got a nice lead late in this game. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
And the background of how the whole coach's challenge rule came into effect started back a few years ago. And I think it's a great advancement.
Well, there's no doubt how proactive the league has been in identifying new ways to ensure. The ruling on the floor is confirmed. Part of the natural progression. And it adds, in fact, even a bit of an additional interest level as well. Raptors trail by 7. Now, here's Mitchell. Pass to Pirtle. Pirtle with a screen on Portis. Abaji the pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Yeah, and I like guys when Pirtle gets into a groove and demands the ball. I mean, he's extremely dangerous when he has the hot hand going.
Jackson against Barrett. Jackson passes to Lillard. That's good, and it's Jackson with the assist that time. Lillard's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Bucks. Here's Mitchell. Rebound, Milwaukee.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
And that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass.
Jackson dishes to Lopez. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 5. Lillard, the pass to Lopez. Shoots over Pirtle. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
And thus far, they've managed to overcome an off game from him offensively.
Here's Barrett. Count that one. Barrett's got 27.
Major dominance, and it comes so easily for him. Fantastic at getting to his spots on the floor.
Now Jackson. Lillard outside. Over Dick. And there's Lillard. That's good on the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 4 assists in the game. Here's Barrett. Good D by Lopez.
Boy, patrolling the paint well, protecting the rim, that's exactly the kind of defensive effort you need against him.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Pass to Barrett. And he drops in the layup off the glass. That's 29 points for R.J. Barrett.
Can't allow Barrett that kind of positioning. He's just too skilled at finishing, even when you try to get physical with him.
Prince outside. Nice spin off the left rim and in. And Barrett has got the ball here for Toronto. 8-point game. Lopez with the block. And so the ball goes out of bounds. Lopez touched it last. Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis.
Number 34, Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Barrett wide open. He fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. Barrett's got 11 in the second half.
Well, Barrett likes to shoot threes at a steady clip, and he's pretty free with those shots.
Lillard bounce pass. Prince kicks to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer Lillard. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Here's Barrett. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
And coming through in a big way, you have to love Barrett there, taking over down the stretch.
Here's Giannis. It falls.
For Giannis, his length and instincts on defense make them a feared shot blocker.
And Darko Rajakovic calls timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. .41 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
And at 6'7", Barrett with terrific positional size, which allows him to create problems for defenders down low.
It's the first, and that shrinks the margin to just 4. And so Barrett nails both of them.
And now you're in a great position thanks to those clutch free throws. One possession game now.
We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk your possessions.
Money!
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
I don't think you want to get loose and sloppy or ease up, but it is time for them to start using that clock a bit.
20 seconds left in the game. Here's Mitchell. It drops.
And as a playmaker, Barrett has improved his vision, plays with a good recognition and been very unselfish.
And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game out.
Exactly. I mean, got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And he is unable to get the second one. Left side, Barrett. Here's Abaji. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. And tonight, not just a regular season win, it also counts in the NBA Cup standing.
And if you look at the teams that advance in the Cup, you normally have to win this first game, so they're off to a strong start.
And now, let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Giannis. Great individual performance. I guess you're going for another MVP, huh?
You know, I try not to think about it that much. My mind says do my job, do whatever it takes to help my team win, and all I care about is that we gotta win.
Love the humble brag, man. Congrats on the win. Thanks.
All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our terrific 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And as we leave you, let's take a look at our player of the game, Giannis Antetokounmpo.